The next function we will be going over is how to create a lab order. From the home page, scroll down until you hit lab order, select lab order. As you can see, the lab order page looks exactly the same as the patient page. If I click patient, you can see it's the same as the lab order page. Click lab order, you can see it's the same as the patient page. The reason for this is we need to have a patient selected before we can proceed and make a lab order. So in order to do that, we're going to search a patient by last name. You can also search by first name, patient ID, or date of birth. Searching by last name. Once the patient pops up, you can confirm the date of birth if there's multiples. Go all the way to the left. Hover over this plus mark, as you can see, create lab order. We're going to select. Fill in all the information. The location provider is already pre-filled in. Collection date is very important. If you're creating the test requisition in advance, the collection date needs to reflect the actual date of collection. So if you're making these on Friday and they're going to be collecting Saturday, you need to select Saturday the 5th to reflect the actual date of collection. Once that's completed, next information we need is a diagnosis code. Type in the applicable diagnosis code for the patient and test being ordered. Press enter. So you can see that diagnosis code popped up. The next information is the panel directory. So this is a list of all of our tests. As you can see, we have a My Favorites tab. Any test can be added to the My Favorites tab. We have molecular, which includes our COVID-19 PCR test, respiratory, valley fever, all of the rest of them. Clinical panels, clinical tests, medications. This is applicable to our urine toxicology panels, tox confirmation testing and tox panels, and tox screens. Just for demo purposes, we are going to order a COVID-19 test. That's going to be under molecular. Our COVID-19 only test, we're going to select SARS-CoV-2, COVID-19 PCR. Once that test is selected, I'm going to scroll down. We're going to assign the diagnosis code to the test being ordered. Click on the diagnosis code, it automatically checks the test. Now, if you have a label maker, you're going to select label and create the order. At this point, the order is created. All we have to do is print the label. So we're going to go up here, print label, and we're going to print. I'm going to close out. At this point, the test has been created, but just to double check, here's how you do it. Under the inbox tab, scroll over. You're going to scroll down to pending orders, select pending orders. As you can see, J English is pending. Now let's say you accidentally made some sort of mistake with his order and you want to go back and fix it. You can do that in the pending orders. Find the patient you need to fix, scroll all the way over, hover over this icon with the arrow, click on Edit Order. It brings you back to that specific lab order. You're able to edit any test. Let's say I didn't want this test. I'm going to get rid of it. And I can select a different test. Select it there, assign the diagnosis code, update the lab order, close. Now the lab order has been updated.